I truly feel like I just literally live in this sweatshirt. And I'm bringing that back. I am so tired and exhausted and emotionally fatigued and really happy. Just like allowing life and all of the duality of things to exist together at one time is not always easy. But trying really, really hard to surrender. I feel like life is so full of change. Like the only thing that is constant is change, right? And I don't know about you, but this last month has been full of change, while everything is still seemingly staying the same on the surface, for me at least. And all I can do is like hold the vision and hold the space for who I'm trying to become, while also mourning who I used to be. You know, I'm gonna make my coffee for the day and we're gonna chat about how to pivot, I guess, or how I'm pivoting. And I'll kind of share a little bit more about like what my life has been like and who the fuck I actually am since you're here watching this. Okay, we're gonna make my coffee that I've been making. Habs is here eating some cantaloupe. I've been doing like brown sugar shaken espressos, and I literally use like real brown sugar and just kind of like put a layer of it in the bottom of my cup. Just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon in it. I've actually been liking this because it tastes like so much better, but it's also like so much better for me. This is only, okay, so the serving size is for 2 tablespoons of 8 grams of sugar, but I really don't even think that's a full 2, so we've got to be like under 8 there. And then I don't think this was on the label. Literally a couple things of that is not going to kill me. And then I'm gonna pour my espresso over this, and then add my creamer, and that's it. And it's like so good. It's so good. Okay, so I really need to get this better figured out, guys. We're working there. Okay, so this is like my little shaker, basically. So I have it, little espresso, brown sugar, cinnamon, so good. Okay, pour over ice and make a mess. Okay, shake that. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more ice, but then I put a few pumps of hazelnut sugar-free syrup in there. This, I don't think it's sugar-free, obviously. 2 tablespoons, I don't think I use that much. This is probably like 8 when I'm done. Honestly, probably not even 8. Because I just like to line my cup with it. And then just do a little drizzle in the bottom. Okay. Now this, oh, not the lid. I actually ran out of the milk I use, so I'm using this creamer. just gonna do like that much, I think. And then fill this back up with some ice and we'll pour over. Okay, so I actually didn't have that much ice left. My machine literally turned into the Titanic iceberg, so I had to remove it and we're starting from scratch. So we're just gonna use the ice that's in here as I pour over. That looks so good. Good soup. Okay. And straw. What's this sound for me? That is just so good. I need to get my milk back, but that's good. 10 out of 10. Now let's chat. Hi. This, I think, as scary as it feels, is going to end up being confessional style, I guess, if you will. I've just had so much on my heart, so much on my mind, so much on my plate, and I'm in this phase of life where everything in my life looks different than it did a year ago. I don't live in the same city, state. I don't have a lot of the same friends. I left my career that I was in the beauty industry, and I'm in what feels like the catalyst before I become a butterfly of the cocoon I've just hibernated in for most definitely the last couple years. But if we're being honest with ourselves here, probably since like 2016, 2017. Ooh, I need Botox. Can you give me some, doc? You're watching this? I'm talking to my boyfriend, by the way. So I am just feeling really led to show up in my most authentic form, which I feel like I truly do. But there are so many facets that, a 90-second reel can't capture, or my highlights don't include, you know what I mean? So, thank you for coming to my channel. um, if you've been here for, a little bit of my journey, welcome back. And if you're new here, let's get to know each other. I'm Molly Meek, and I'm a mindset and manifesting coach. I own a media company that's in the very startup stages, but it hosts currently 3, soon to be 4, hopefully by the end of the year, 5 or 6 women-run podcast, and very much in alignment with the law of attraction and the well-being of the collective is kind of the premise of all of my podcasts, and the women who host them. I began writing a book last year, and it's a passion I've since revisited. I loved writing when I was little, and I actually wanted to go to college to become a journalist. And I'm kind of getting back to that this last few months, and we'll get to the timelines of everything, has really been a rediscovering of myself and healing my inner child. And writing is a big part of that, which I think is what led me to here now with you, and why I'm feeling so compelled to show up so authentically. So let's get situated and grab a bevy. That one's good. And just settle in, because I have a lot to say, and I don't know how it's going to come out. So let's see. I already feel the tears welting behind my eyes. lots to unpack here, guys. So let me get mic'd up. All right. I just recorded at least 30, if not 40, 45 minutes of a dialogue. The audio didn't work because my mic wasn't working. That's how I feel right now. I can't even tell you what kind of shit I was even talking about. I mean, I can, obviously. But I'm sitting here now wondering if I'm not supposed to share that just yet. And maybe I was supposed to record that just for me to get it out of my system, because there's multiple blocks of the recordings where I was just crying, sharing my story of the beauty industry, becoming a salon owner, getting married, becoming a mother, getting divorced because my ex-husband had an affair, to starting over, building an empire. Hadn't even gotten to how I met my boyfriend yet, but was touching on the timelines of my salons and started sharing about how I moved here last spring to Michigan and my dad passed away 1 month later. And the anniversary of his death was yesterday. And how after he passed away, everything inside of me changed. Because I ended up closing my salons. And realizing that everything I still loved about the beauty industry was actually just qualities I love about myself. And that I didn't need to own salons anymore. And just the tower moment that felt like, that feels like. I really haven't mourned. The salon owner version of myself. Fully yet. I still feel so attached to the beauty industry. And I've attached so much of my worth to it that in moments I feel like a failure or unworthy of this really beautiful life that I'm living. And it's crazy how the grief of losing someone you love, and for me especially, someone I had such an estranged relationship with, a man who was supposed to be the one man who was to love me unconditionally, abandoned me at such a young age. And just show up with more disappointments throughout the entirety of our relationship until he passed. You know, I've had a whole year to really unpack that. And I'm sure I've got 30 more of them. But since my dad passed away last June, it has sent me on this internal self-discovery journey, and has made me take responsibility and accountability, but more importantly, just have the awareness of how unaligned my life had gotten, and how the things that I want at my core really have nothing to do with owning salons or living in Columbus, or being a daughter of an alcoholic with daddy issues. It's been a theme for me the last year, pivoting. Because after I closed my salons, I went to manage a salon here with a salon owner who I met and just adore. But every day I would wake up and feel the resistance. Like I wasn't meant to be in the beauty industry. I decided to leave that salon, and I was gonna go work for a country club here in the Metro Detroit area. And I had originally gotten an offer to be like their social media and like coordinator for communications, which ended up falling through. And I think was really the biggest but most scary blessing in disguise. I had attached so much of my worthiness and identity to the amount of money that I made. And I think that I used money and before I met my boyfriend back in 2020, even men, to find the validation that the little girl inside of me never got. Last like 365 days. But more specifically, these last 3 months. Has stripped every title, person, place, or thing from me. I needed a minute. And made me feel like a failure.
in almost all areas of my life. But I can wholeheartedly sit here and tell you today, I've never though it may not look like it right now, been more happy in my entire life sitting in this fucking condo. That is so beautiful. With my daughter upstairs on summer break. And my boyfriend is working the hospital today as his first day as a 4th year general surgery resident. With a handful, I'm talking a handful, I can't even probably count to 5, of genuine friendships. And a very small family. Of everyone who's left that is so supportive. These moments that I've really come to realize it doesn't matter how much money I make, what I do for a living, where I live. I have a roof over my head. Even with my bank account being negative $200 right now, and me sometimes nervous that my Jeep is gonna get repoed because income has been a struggle since I moved here. But I still have a roof over my head. I have people that love me. And I have a voice that I need to continue using. Even more loudly than before. I know that I have so many women because of my platform that look up to me, whom I inspire consistently just by showing up so authentically. I'm meant to touch the lives of so many more. However, none of them matter more than the woman inside of me and the little girl that's upstairs right now. And I'm doing everything in my power to give her and I both a life that is full of joy and peace. Priority. And it felt important to come on here and be really open about where I am in life and on this journey, as I know there are so many people on the internet who portray themselves in a way how do I say this nicely? Portrays them in an image that they wish they were. But in reality, they aren't those women behind closed doors. And I think that we can attribute to the fear of being seen. Because I always am so scared to be seen fully. This feels very scary. But I never want someone to come across this channel or any of my other platforms and be in such awe of, you know, the life that I am either living or created, and fall into a comparison game of their own and think that everything's perfect in my world, or I am superhuman, or keep me on a pedestal. When I literally wipe my ass and can't pay my bills sometimes, like you. I am feeling the biggest nut show up fully and not hide behind highlight reels or trending sounds or titles that I'm attached to, creating false identities within me. So if you're watching this, you're here on the journey with me, where I have been gifted, because though it feels like everything in my life was taken from me, I know it's literally the opposite. Things are only removed so better things can replace them. If you've been here at all, you'll know one of my favorite mantras is this or something better. And I think the universe had to pluck me from Columbus and drop me in Detroit to start the earthquake that shifted my entire world when it comes to my career and my personal identity and my core beliefs. Because I have never felt more whole and happy and secure in who I am, my relationships, and what I have to offer the world than I do right now, July 1st, 2024. God, I wish the audio was not lost on those. Like I said, I think that that was a healing experience I was only supposed to experience for myself. No thanks to these TikTok mics. With that being said, I encourage you to drop inward and reflect. 6 months in, 6 more to go. Any day is a good day, but now, more than ever, if you can't give it to yourself, I'm giving you permission right now. You can start over. You can change your mind. Even if it was different yesterday than it is today, that's okay. You don't need a reason. You don't owe anyone any excuses or explanations. You get to choose who you are, how you live your life, and what that looks like for you. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out my mics because I'm gonna need them for podcasting this week. I'm so mad at my mic right now. Like I said, I really think that that was just meant for me to get out of my body. Just say it with my whole chest. With tears streaming down my face with no audio playing. Probably for the best. But yeah, I hope you have a great July. I'll see you in August.
Morning.
Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. We never go out of style. We never go out of style. So we go. Back in the pop, and I cry like a baby coming open your mouth. Oh, I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you and I stuck in through the garden gate. Every night that summer just to feel my fate. Oh, I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you ain't done the worst thing you ever heard. He looks so fierce like a devil is you.
You mean tea? I mean tea. I prefer the tea. Italy?
It's gorgeous.
There's this bird. Hey, Yeda. I thought they were birds.
It's a great invitation. She got a one in the award with one for her lunch, and then I did forget
Talk about the law of attraction and how our thoughts become things in our realities. Okay guys, I'm back. I think I'm in the same clothes. Okay. I'm making dinner. My daughter is a menace.
Mom.
I'm just kidding. She's the best thing ever and she's nothing like a menace. I'm not even kidding. Anyways. You fine?
Yeah.
It was propped on the paper towel holder. That's my bad. I'm making dinner. My boyfriend just got home. He's
Can I
like,
have some of it?
yeah. He is in the shower. So let's look what I made. I have 1 minute left on the oven. Hold on. So, a little salmon. Salmon.
We said it the same way.
Those fatties are gonna need a couple more minutes. So we're gonna go 5 on that. And then I made, hold on, let me show you, some sticky rice. I got some cilantro, some avocado, some cucumber, and some shredded carrots. Carrots for dinner. For dinner. We were just jamming to Taylor. 5 ever, and we love it. We're currently just stuck on Travis being on stage, aren't we?
Yeah.
Crazy. We're obsessed. But
Can you help me?
we're making dinner and I gotta go help her do her avocado.
Bye bye.
Are you done with that?
Yeah. I'll fan it up. Is this gonna become a YouTube video you're filming?
Yeah.
Wow. Bye bye.
Bye.
We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Stands there. He has the whole time.
Literally. All right, we're back in the closet. Not like that. You know, not like that. Okay. Going to the Rocket Mortgage Classic Golf. Think golf, okay? Think golf. Tomorrow, and I don't know what to wear. Everything in me wants to go buy a new outfit. My account is currently in the negative, so I cannot. But let's see what we're working with. Okay, I have this. It's actually a set. This is a skirt, and this is a top. Both from Target, but different departments. Oh, a little thread. I have like a love-hate with this skirt. The shorts under it are like not that great. I don't know. I don't really love them. And it does look cute though. But I feel like I'm just going to be like pulling this part of the thing down the entire time. But option 1. Okay, I also have this white set. Shorts are better. I don't know that I love the midriff. Although I am a crop top girly, I just don't know if that's the vibe for tomorrow really. With like this little sweater that I could put over if it gets a little chilly or starts raining. Let me show you. What do we think? I have more. I also have this set. It's also from Target. This part's like mesh. Great shorts. It's like very big on me though, and kind of like, I don't know if it's the most flattering. I do really like the top, and it's like one of those sweat like water workout resistant things, so I feel like that might be good. It is supposed to be like 84 though with the long sleeve, although it's like cooling. I don't know. What do we think? I think I have 2 more options. Hold on. Okay, I also have this one. It's just like a green and white like Nike skirt with this top. I think it's from Pattaya. I'm not sure. I actually like this more than I was anticipating to like it. Although this always makes me feel like I'm a baby and I'm wearing an untucked onesie, so maybe I tuck it in. What do we think? I don't know, guys. Help. One more maybe? Okay, I have this like navy set that I actually do really like. However, the skirt rides up so much when I walk. I literally always end up like this with my ass out. So I literally would constantly be like pulling it down all day, and that's just uncomfy. Let me see if I have anything else. I actually do have this dress too. However, the only thing is like the bra situation, because I can't not have a bra on, and I'm just not a girl who likes my straps to show. So this is a no, right? I can't wear strapless. Not happening. This is actually the set I want to be wearing. However, I never listened to my mother and I dried this skirt and now she's really short. I'm talking like my butt's right there. Right there. This would be a standing only outfit, which I will be doing a lot of standing. However, I don't know. Woo! You know, I just don't want to be so uncomfortable all day. Okay, this actually might be the winner. I'm feeling the most comfortable in it. However, this little clasp came off, so I need to sew it, which I can do. I used to sew hair for a living. Clothes are no different. And it needs steamed. It is a little big, but it's comfy, and I could wear it with like some cute nude tennis shoes that I have. What do we think about this one? Just picture it. What do we think? Help. Okay, go vote.
Good. Yeah, Zach. Let's go. Woo! I kind of wanted to decline it instead of 24-29. Also really cold. Welcome to 2019, motherfucker. It's a mallard. It's a mallard.
Wow, yeah. Big duck guy.
Can you get some office?
Yeah, get it right.
Yeah.
It's a fucking mallard.